Hey St. Michael's, it's MC here with the last episode of Sader View. I hope everyone is finishing this year off great, and I'm going to miss everyone so much next year. First, we're going to start off with a little interview that Lily and I did about kind of my experience in the film department and how it's impacted me as a student over the past 4 years at St. Michael's.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lily, and I'm interviewing MC today on how she's enjoyed her time in the film program at St. Michael's.
Hey, as many of y'all know, I'm MC. I'm the president of the film department, and so today I'm just kind of talking with Lily about how it has impacted me.
So, MC, how has the film program impacted your high school experience?
Well, from the very beginning, as a freshman, I started in just the basic film one, and I really got into it. I loved Mr. D, his whole class, and I really liked the opportunity that I got to be creative while not having to be necessarily in the music department. So having the ability to do fine arts and express myself with kids from all different grades and people that I would have never probably talked to um, with all different interests has really not only like helped me meet new people, but also learn how to express myself creatively, um, whether that's visually through art, aesthetic, and whatnot. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I really feel like the film program is very good at allowing people to express themselves. What is your favorite memory from film class?
I think my favorite memory was in the beginning of sophomore year when I was in film critique. Mr. D would go around and take pictures of the students when they like fell asleep while one of the movies was on before we started critiquing it. So that would always be kind of funny, like seeing all the pictures of everyone.
That's really funny. What is one reason people should take a film class at St. Michael's?
I think not only because Mr. D has so much experience in the field and so much knowledge, but because of what you can learn, and you will literally see the world in movies or TV shows that we'd watch every day, whether that's with our families or Netflix at home, in kind of a different perspective.
Did you learn anything from the film program at St. Michael's that you will take with you to college?
To college, I'm definitely going to take my better movie taste and kind of the niche kind of genre that I've found in the specific movies that I like to college and show others. And then also academically, when I'm doing projects, whether that's presentations or whatever, knowing how to like do the aesthetics, help with visuals, and then also just photography and like recording in general, whether that's um doing like video montages or like stuff for Rush and like sorority. And so I think there's a lot of different things that you can learn in film that apply to all different types of things in your life that you don't necessarily associate with movies.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for letting me interview you today, MC.
Yes, of course. Thank you all so much. And I hope everyone considers and joins one of Mr. D's film classes because it's really been awesome and it's really changed my experience and opened a lot of opportunities for me. Now here's Sader on the Street, where Sydney Osgood and Jack Esparza talk to Cole about his experience and how Sader on the Street has impacted him and what he's going to do afterwards.
Hello, everyone. I'm with Cole and Sydney. We're not doing a Sader View today. Instead, we will be doing an interview run by Sydney because Cole will be leaving us next year for Sader View. So Sydney will be helping you next year.
Hey y'all, I'm definitely excited to become a part of such a legendary segment. It'll be hard to match Cole himself.
Impossible, but yeah.
But I will do my best. So Cole, what would you say is your most memorable episode of Sader on the Street?
Jack, I hate to do this to you, but probably my most memorable episode was whenever I was working with Josh last year and we did a Valentine's segment and we did like a skit and it took us like 2 weeks, probably too long to do it, but we were like so worried about how it would come out and it was a lot of fun.
And Cole, how would you say being a host of this will prepare you for the future?
I don't know how it would prepare me, but I think it was a really cool experience and I've really enjoyed being a part of it, and hopefully my camera presence gets a little better after this.
And finally, what do you think you will miss most about the film department?
I mean, Mr. D, I feel like he'd be mad if I didn't say him. I'll miss Mr. D. I'll miss, obviously, just being a part of, like, this segment, being able to work with almost every Esparza brother at some point or another. I don't know. I think it's just been a good experience. I like the family. I love Mr. D. I love the class. I don't know. I would not rather do any other elective.
That's awesome. Well, we'll definitely miss you next year and try to keep your presence alive through Sader on the Street.
All right.
I'm personally really looking forward to see how Sydney Osgood's going to take over Cole's spot and what it's going to look like over the next year. Now, as many of you know, Mr. D has been bringing in his new puppy Quint to have some adventures on the St. Michael's campus. His film production class has been putting together different clips and shooting all of her little visits here at St. Michael's, and his editing students have been putting together montages of the videos that the film production classes have been putting together. And so here are some of those montages of Quint's visits here at St. Michael's.
I'm Eli.
I'm Trip, and we wanted to make a sports highlight reel of the dog, so fast, good-looking clips, full of speed and action.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Conley.
Hey, I'm Jenna.
And the emotions we wanted to provoke from the audience while watching our Quint videos is that we wanted the audience to really feel the love that Mr. D feels for his dog.
And we wanted y'all to feel the same experience when you guys watch this.
I'm Reed Schuhart,
I'm Charles Jones.
and we made this film just to make people smile and make something fun. I'm Jackson Lockhart, and when I edited the clips, I wanted you to feel more so excited. I sort of edited it to be like a highlight reel of the footage I was given.
Thank you for tuning in to this last episode
Wait. Move over there.
Okay.
I do want to do a very special thank you to all of the seniors this year. This has been one of my favorite varsity film classes that we've had. Because of the pandemic and everything else, it's been very self-motivating and very self-driven. And I want to thank especially like Jack and Heath and Alex for really doing, and Peter for doing our best to really be our production staff and working so hard with things like the play. And I want to thank Cole for really taking Sader on the street forward and working really hard. And Jackson and Joe doing their best to really jump in and contribute. But I mostly want to thank you. You've been an amazing asset to this program, this class. You've really, I think, created some standards that are going to carry forward going forward. So I think when the show continues to get better, a lot of that's going to be based on the foundation you built. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. D.
And now I will let you finish the show.
Scooch back over. Alrighty, thank you everyone for tuning in to this last episode of Sader View. Thank you. No. Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning into this last episode of Sader View. Everyone, good luck on finals, except for seniors. And have a great summer. MC out. I'm gonna really regret doing that. I'm really gonna regret doing that. No, I went like this.